Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to join me. It really does mean a lot. So today is going to be my project pan update. It is only the 29th of June, but I thought I would get it up and show you the progress that I've made on products. Some I've not made so much progress on, but I have got a huge humongous little basket here. So yeah, we've got that. Right, so let's put it on the bed. That'd be the easiest way to do it, I think. Let's talk about primers first. I was using, where's the other one? I was using this combination until I got the Ole Henriksen one about a week or two ago. So I was using this Sephora base smoothing primer just in my T-zone. I thought it was a pore filling one. It's not, it just smooths out. I think it just gets rid of any texture, but it's not by any way a pore filling one. It's one of those silicone primers which I'm not a fan of because they can make your skin feel a bit greasy, but I do only have a little bit left. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just there. So yeah, we're going to carry on using that. For now though, for the next week I'm going to use the Ole Henriksen, and then I'm going to go back to using that in the T-zone. And then this one all over the rest of my face. It's a really nice hydrating primer. This, I would definitely repurchase this one again. So this is the Nivea Daily Essentials 24-hour moisture and express primer. There's not really a great deal left, about a quarter I would say. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that there. So yeah, want to use them two in conjunction with one another. Foundations. So this foundation is completely gone now. It's completely empty, so this can go in my empties. So it's the Bourjois Healthy Mix. It just says it's hydrating and luminescent foundation. It lasts for 16 hours. To be honest, I've had it a while. I've had it for goodness knows how long. So yeah, I'm glad it's out of the collection. This one is in the shade Light Vanilla, but even that one's too dark for me, so unless I could get a lighter one than this, I wouldn't repurchase it. Then we've got this foundation as well. This is the PS My Perfect Colour foundation and contour stick. This one was in an unofficial project pan. There's still quite a bit left of it, but I don't like the way it looks on my skin. It shows all my fine lines and texture, so that's going in empties as well. Right, so bronzer, I'm not going in order of how I apply it. Bronzer, I've been using the Chanel bronzer. I've said so many times I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the fact that it's orange toned, but I am getting my use out of it. You can see on camera how orange it looks. And somebody said this had shimmer in it. Let's just see. Because I have never ever noticed shimmer in this bronzer. What about you guys? If you've got this bronzer, if you could just let me know if you've noticed shimmer. Yeah, I can't see anything. Let's just do another swatch. Can you see any shimmer there? Because I can't. No, I can't see anything in there, but yeah, I've been using that a few times. Obviously we've got way more to use before we hit pan or anything like that, but yeah, I've been enjoying using it. This one, this is where I've made the most significant progress, guys. I can't believe it, and we've still got one more day to use it if I want to. So I always made progress on these two here, and I did have quite a bit of progress on here, but look at that dip. I mean, they're practically in comparison with one another. I have worn that a few times by itself. This palette is absolutely gorgeous, and it's the perfect palette to take away, because you've got everything in there. You've got your powders in here, you've got your contour shades, your highlighters. So all you would need to take really for the face is a blush. So yeah, I really do feel like it's a great palette. This Conceal shade is just far too dark for me. It would work with self tan, but I don't really self tan that much. Cayute, I'm going to try and use a little bit more once I've used these two. I think it was Soph Does Life said that this resembles the Benefit, what's it called, Hoola Light. So I want to see if I can get away with it on my skin tone to use as a bronzer, a light bronzer. And then I need to start working on these highlighters as well, which will probably take me ages, but I really like this. I think Revolution and Imagination did a fantastic job with it. Right, then we've got this highlighter, this Mineralized MAC Skin Finished in Soft and Gentle. I think this is pretty much getting ready to be decluttered. I've had it years. Can tell I've had it years. It's in the old packaging. I need to get a new one. I don't know if I like it as much. I mean, it looks nice there on the hand. Oh yeah, that looks nice. But I don't think the texture is as nice as it could be, just because it is so old. So I'm going to keep it for a bit longer and try and use it and see if I do like it. If I do like it, I'll buy it again, and I'll just declutter that one. Right, powders. So this MUA Skin Define Hydro Powder is where I've made significant progress as well. Look at it. And I only use it to sharpen the contour out, or to clean it up, basically. But yeah, I've practically used half of this powder. So yeah, that's a really nice powder. Right, for foundations, we needed some new foundations being pulled in. And when I pulled them in for the Shop My Stash this week, I didn't have any intentions to project pan them, but I think I am going to. So we've got two here, just because this one's too dark. So this one is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Healthy Glow with Vitamin Complex and Cranberry Water. So it lasts up to 12 hours, and this one is in the shade 10 Fresh Ivory. I've had a look on the Wilko website, and this is the lightest shade that they do, unfortunately. So what I tend to do is mix it with a shade like this. This one, there's practically anything left, guys. I'm really going to struggle to get it out. But this one is the CoverGirl True Blend. I think it's only got a few uses left. I don't know if you can see it, but there's just this little bit here. So yeah, I'm going to be using them in conjunction with each other. But I don't have too many light foundations. I'm thinking I'm going to have to buy at least one more. I've got my two Wet n Wild ones, which are for my skin tone, and can you hear that noise? I think that's the only foundations we've got. The other ones are just a little bit too dark. Let me go and check what I've got. Right, so I've just got them, so I'll just quickly talk to you about what I have. So I've got the two Wet n Wild ones. One's the original, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Soft Ivory. So that's just the original, which is my shade. And then we've got the Wet n Wild Dewy. I think this is in the same shade, yeah, Soft Ivory. So we've got those. Those two will last a while, but I'm used to having so much more than a few foundations. And then these ones are too dark. So we've got the Rimmel Matte Perfection. This one is in the shade, I don't even know, you know, 402 bronze. Okay. I used it when I self tan. I mean, look, it's far too dark. So we've got that one, and then I've got this one. This one is Rimmel Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Skin Brightening Foundation with Vitamin C, and this one is in the lightest shade Ivory, and even that looks too dark. Let's pop a bit on the back of my hand. Right, so that's the little droplet there. Yeah, can you see? So I do want to use it, but I'm either going to have to put some shade adjusting drops in with it, or I'm going to have to like lighten it with maybe Not that one. Maybe the dewy one, but then I'll have to get another one of these dewy ones, which isn't any problem at all because I think I only paid about £5-6 for it from Beauty Bay. So yeah, that's those foundations. So we've got 5 foundations plus, where's the other one? Oops. Right, so we've only got 4 foundations left in the drawer. One of them I can't use, so that brings it down to 3. I have never had so little foundations, and it would have been 2 if I didn't buy that Wet n Wild one last month. So this one is definitely going to be out by next month because there's barely anything there. And then obviously we've got this, but I can use the Wet n Wild one with this and just buy a new one next month. I've been looking at the Ordinary's serum foundation. Has anyone had that one? I would love to know your thoughts on it, if it's any good. And I know they've got like a normal foundation as well, but the serum foundation really makes me want to try it. And then on top of that, I've wanted to try which is slightly more expensive, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation for ages since it was first released. I would love to know your thoughts on that as well. So now let's get back into the Project Pan update. Sorry for the deflection, guys. Right, so setting sprays. I've only got 2 in the collection at the minute. This is the one that's in Project Pan. So it's the W7 illuminating setting spray in rose gold. So yeah, it's less than half now. Probably another couple of weeks and that will be gone. It might be gone by the next update. What else? We've got a concealer here. So this is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Concealer. Not a favourite, I've got to admit, but I'm just trying to use it up for Project Pan. Perfumes, may as well go into this for you now. Okay, right, so I'm sure in the last Project Pan update I told you about this. So this is the Next Sparkle. So what I'm doing with perfumes at the moment, if you're not aware, is using the kind of sample size perfumes first, and then I'm going to go through my collection and use the bigger bottles. What my intention is by the end of the year is to buy one of my favourite perfumes, but I just want to have used quite a lot of perfumes that I've got in the collection. If you want to see a recent perfume collection, well, when I say recent, it's not really that recent. It was made in 2018, but I've not bought any more perfumes, so it's pointless me doing another perfume collection until I've got more perfumes that I've bought, if you will. So yeah, I'll link that here so you can go and check that out. I know quite a few people like to watch perfume collection videos, and that includes myself. I absolutely love them. Anyway, my mum gave me this one quite a while ago. It's the Next Sparkle. You got 10ml of product. When I started using it I had 5ml, and this one was used up last month, I believe, so I might have already spoke about that in last month's Project Pan update. I will also link last month's Project Pan update somewhere in the cards there. And then we've got this Givenchy Live Irresistible. That came with, this one was only 3ml, but it seemed to take me forever to get through it. I got through it within the month as well. And now for this month, what we'll be doing is we'll be using this Ralph Lauren, and it's in the number 3. I got this as a gift, and it had like 3 bottles of perfume, I think, 3 or 4 bottles of perfume this size, and it came in a little pouch. And this is the last perfume I have to use up. So this one, I can't see the writing. No, I can't see the writing, but it's got quite a bit left. I've used about 1/4 of it. I've used it again today, and yeah, it's really, really nice. So we'll be using that this month and hopefully getting it out of the collection, and then we can use something else next month. Mascara. I'm only using one mascara, as you probably know if you've watched a few of my videos, and that's the Collection Volumizing Mascara. I want to go to Primark soon and get that one that I was using all the time in videos. in the silver tube. I think it's called 3D Lash or something like that. So yeah, I want to go and get that. Brow products. Right, so I'm still using this Revolution brow pencil. I don't know what it's called. I've had it for a hot second and I've just not been using it, and I want to use it up. Oh, there's only a little bit left. That will definitely be gone by next month, so that's good. And then we've got a couple of things that are in a unofficial project pan. So we've got this one. This is fairly new to the collection. It's the Natural Collection Tinted Brow Gel. I really do like it, but I like this one a lot better. It's the Makeup Gallery Slay the Brow. They're just really good. I love the spoolie more on this one. Is that focusing? I love it more on that one. This one is a little bit thicker, so you've got to be a little bit more careful with it, but I do still like it. I think if you can't get this one, this one's from Poundland, by the way, then go for this one, and this one's from Boots. Right, eyeliners. So I didn't use this at all last month. I really need to start using it up, so I'm gonna make a conscious effort to use it this coming month. I'm sure I said that last month as well, but yeah, I use this every single day to tight line with. Sometimes I'll just put eyeshadow on the lash line and I won't put it on the lash line, but I always tight line with it when I do looks. Right, so again, this is in a unofficial project pan, and I want to use it up just because I've had it for so long. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerise in the shade Bet. It's so pretty, guys. I've done a look with this. I don't know whether it's up on the channel yet. If it is, I will link it, but I want to show you what it looks like. Oh gosh, look. So pretty, and it's so me. It's right up my street. And then we've just got 2 more products left, I think. Yep. So we've also got this Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadow in the shade Cheap Date. I've not used this month either. It's starting to crumble. I might have to get rid of it. I'm just going to swatch you the shade. It's like a really nice bronzy shade. It would look good on top of that Charlotte Tilbury shade. Where are we putting it? Yeah, the pigment's not there either. Might have to declutter this, guys. Call it done. It's that's it there, but it was so much more pigmented than that. Right, so we're going to call that done. So that's one less thing to worry about. And then we've got this Super Shock Lunch Money highlighter. Love this, but I've not used this either. So that just looks like that. I mean, I've hit significant pan with it. This one's still really creamy. That's what it looks like. Let's see if we can do a swatch with it somewhere. It's there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. So guys, this is my project pan. I'm quite happy with the progress I've made. I really wanted to make progress with foundations, which I've done, and also with my Imagination palette, which I've done, so I can't really, you know, grumble about that. I've been really trying to use them a lot. And also the powder as well, the MUA powder. The things that I use daily that are in my project pan, I'm really pleased with. It's the other things, because I've got that much in project pan, I really shouldn't have that many products. Let's count them. Yeah, so I've got 20 in, like I always did have. This project pan is a 20 in 2020. So I've always had that. It just seemed a little bit more, probably because I put them in the basket, whereas normally I just put them on the bed and show you them one by one. Yeah, it just seemed a little bit more. So this concludes the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support on the channel. It means the world. If you've not already subscribed, please click that subscribe button down below and click the notifications bell. Please like, please subscribe, and please share. It really does help out the channel and means the absolute world to me. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.